Hey guys, it's Richard at Team Unboxing, and I know I did a video before with a little bit of Cortana, what Cortana could do, but I just wanted to revise a few things and show some of a few additional things that she could do and how it compares to Google. This isn't about which one's better or worse, just kind of show you that even though the virtual assistant for Microsoft Mobile or Nokia or Windows, whatever you want to call it, is in fact in beta. It does have some pretty cool capabilities, so I just wanted to talk about some of those. So let's get these open here and we will get started. So let's start with something a little different. Twitter new tweet.
Starting Twitter.
Making a comparison video right now of Cortana for Windows Phone versus Google for Android phone.
Heard you say making a comparison video right now of Cortana for Windows Phone versus Google for Android phone.
Now what I like about this is all I have to do at this point is hit the send button. Now she used to just ask me, do you want to send it or do you want to post it, but she doesn't anymore. But this is really cool still. All I have to do at this point is just hit the send button or hit the tweet button. But that was cool. So it did everything I wanted to. It capitalized Cortana, capitalized Windows Phone, capitalized Google, and even added the period at the end of it. So that was pretty cool. And I've done this before and insert hashtags, and that works as well. So just wanted to show you that. Okay, we have to do this separate because to play music from these platforms, they both have their the weak points and their strong points. So Google, I don't really use it for because I haven't really found it to be really that good unless you phrase it the right way, but it goes the same way for Cortana. So one of the applications I use is a third-party Pandora client called Metro Radio, and it supports Cortana integration where you can tell it to play a radio station that's in your list. And Google does the same thing. We're just going to show you how they're done differently. So I'll start with Cortana once again. Metro Radio, play Coldplay.
Playing Coldplay.
Trying hard to speak.
Okay, and now Google. Listen to Coldplay Radio.
Playing Coldplay.
Now you notice I had to set a default to Pandora. And I got a blank screen. Don't know why I have a blank screen, but supposedly that's a Coldplay station. I have noticed, guys, that with Coldplay station, I do get a lot of things that I don't really know why they're on there, so there you go. Alright, let's see what's next on the list. Let's mess with some settings here. So, turn Bluetooth on.
Bluetooth is now on.
Okay, so Cortana does what Siri does, and she has complete settings integration. Turn Wi-Fi off.
Wi-Fi is now off.
Okay.
Opening Wi-Fi settings.
Now, a lot of people have already brought this to everyone's attention that Google is kind of making steps to get there, to bring this integration to Google now. It's not there yet, but they say it may be coming, and this is just one of the recent updates in the last few months that you'll start seeing things where it'll just open up the settings for you. So it won't actually turn them on or off, but it does get you to the settings menu, so that's pretty cool. Turn Wi-Fi on.
Wi-Fi is now on. I'm sorry, I didn't...
Turn Do Not Disturb. We'll start again so we're fair here. Turn Do Not Disturb on.
Quiet hours is now on.
And Google just redirects us to an app. It doesn't have that built-in capability. Although my phone has the capability, it's not kind of wired in through Google. So let's try Notes. Create note. Make list for a comparison video.
Saving note.
Tell me your note.
Make list for comparison video.
Saving your note. Here's what I got.
All right. Well, again, both have their strong points and weak points. Google gives me the option to send it to my email, use the Google Keep, use Add to OneNote. Funny part is I actually already set this default, and it's asking me again for some reason, even though I said always last time. So we'll try that one more time because it did work before. Create note.
Touch to continue.
Tell me your note.
Right, so maybe they're just done a little differently. Let's try some more time. Create note.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Making a comparison video of Cortana for Windows Phone and Google search.
Saving your note. Got it.
Okay, well, it didn't really let me finish that, but that's okay. Create note. Making a comparison video of Cortana for Windows Phone and Google search for Android phone.
Saving note.
Okay, so Google did exactly what I needed it to do. They both wouldn't use probably to do that, but it's just there you go. Set alarm for 8 o'clock in the morning.
Setting alarm for 8 a.m.
Okay. I've turned on your 8 a.m. alarm.
And of course, I maxed my alarms for Google, so it won't let me do anymore. All right, let's see. Here's a fun one. Remind me when I talk to my girlfriend to tell her she's beautiful.
When do you want to be reminded?
Next time you talk to Toots, I can remind you to tell her she's beautiful. Sound good?
Cancel.
Okay, I canceled that reminder.
Okay, so that is exactly how a personal assistant should be. When you give the instruction, you get the feedback and the confirmation, and then it's done. Google doesn't really have the relationships there yet. It's getting there, but it's still not even close to constructed to the level of Cortana and Siri. I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Here are the listings for restaurants within 4 miles.
I'm curious to see what Cortana...
Here are
gives me.
10 restaurants near you.
Okay, well that's good. I feel like Spanish food.
Here are 10 Spanish restaurants near you.
It's pretty good. Show me the best Cuban restaurants nearby.
Here are the listings for the best Cuban restaurants nearby near Tampa.
Here are 4 restaurants matching Cuban near you that have good reviews.
So, there you go. I mean, they both did, they were inconsistent to some degree, but Cortana did a pretty good job. So, again, impressed. So, just a few more. Call Publix supermarket.
Here are 7 locations for Publix supermarket. 3 are nearby. Which one do you want?
The third one.
Okay, calling Publix Liquors at City Plaza at Tampa Palm.
Okay, so you can see again how the personal assistant is just that much better with Windows Phone, with Cortana. Where Google did a good job of giving me Publixes that were nearby, and I could just pick the one I wanted, Cortana was a little bit more intuitive and reacted to what I said by asking me which one I wanted, and I didn't have to tell it, Publix at, whatever plaza. I just told it the first, second, third one, or whatever, and that works in a lot of aspects with you're trying to get information about a business for directions or to call them or anything like that. So very useful, and I've used that many times. When is Christmas this year?
Christmas Day is on Thursday, December 25th, 2014.
Okay, now you can see where Google did a little bit better of a job, gave me the information at, gives me better viewable information, and dictated it back to me. So I think Google does a little bit better in terms of that. Margarine versus butter.
Here's a comparison of margarine and butter.
Again, an example of why of how much information goes into Google search and how much of the knowledge graph and just the information Google gets and how fast it can get it to compare the differences for certain things. Dollars versus pounds. I think this usually gets it. Dollars versus pounds.
1 United States dollar equals 59 British pence.
How many ounces are in a gallon?
1 US gallon is 128 US fluid ounces.
Okay, again, Cortana did a perfect job of giving the information back, just as Google did. Just Google gave it in a better viewable manner and gave it back and dictated it to me. So again, this is just a few examples of, I mean, there are countless videos on the websites, on review videos and YouTube, how one's better or one's different. And this is just one more to show you how different Cortana is from Google, or Google is to Cortana. And again, you can decide which one's going to be better suited for you. But that's all I had. This is Richard with Team Unboxing. Please leave us a comment below, and please reach us on Instagram and Twitter. You can find us at Unboxing. That's UNBXING.